Oh, Jennifer. Ain't that how Evelyn say it? Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. This is according to the neighborhood talk. What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Again, this is according to the neighborhood talk. Ooh. Jennifer Williams' husband, Miss Christian Gold, ordered to pay nearly $368,000 in default judgment after ignoring lawsuit over alleged fake investment scheme. Ooh. Girl, Jennifer. Neighbors, it was a scheme. According to news outlets, Jennifer Williams' husband, Christian Gold, was hit with a $367,625.20 judgment after failing to respond to a civil lawsuit in Georgia. According to the complaint, Walden is his government name, allegedly engaged in conduct that caused financial harm to multiple people, forming. Hold up, girl. Let me turn my light up. I can't see, baby. Oh, the light is up. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I got a lot going on over here. All right, hold on. I couldn't see. Oh! Girl. Baby, the studio is in the girl. The studio is a mess. Let me get the studio together. Wait, hold on. We got music blasting everywhere. All right, hold on. Okay. I couldn't see. Y'all know I'm getting older. I think I'm going, I think somebody told one of the cousins said I need some bifocals. She might be right. I don't want to accept it. So I'm gonna keep struggling. Girl, squinting my eyes. Okay. Because I'm not getting no bifocals no time soon. Okay, so anyways. Um According to the complaint, Walden allegedly engaged in conduct that caused financial harm to multiple people, forming the basis of a civil RICO claims. If you recall, Gold was accused of swindling more than 100 people out of money after allegedly convincing them to invest in a fake opportunity. The couple made headlines last year after the lawsuit hit the media. The story even became a hot topic on Basketball Wives, the reality series Jennifer appears on that documents her life. Friends reportedly tried to warn Jennifer about accusers claiming her husband ran off with their bag, but she wasn't hearing it. Well, now they're going to have to feel it after a Georgia judge ordered her husband to pay nearly $368,000. What are your thoughts on this? Girl, my thoughts is, girl, Jennifer, you's a goddamn fool. Baby. You done went over there and married that alleged scammer. Shout out to Joanne Prada.
Hey girl, I just wanted to let you girls know that I'm a real messy bitch. A liar. A scammer. I love robbery and fraud. I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
I don't know. So y'all let me know how this is gonna work. Because from what I understand, Jennifer and Christian are legally married. Remember they had that. I don't know what Jennifer be doing. She too old to be doing anyway. Um, remember they had that, I guess, wedding reception. I don't know, something in was it Paris? But then I think she legally got married to him um in Vegas. So I think that legally she's married to him. So I don't know how it works. Is it different from state to state with Jennifer? If they can't collect the judgment from Christian, would then Jennifer be on the line to pay the judgment? Girl. Evelyn and Shanice probably in somebody's girl, probably at the house, girl, drinking drinking margaritas and eating tamales, baby. Hello? Evelyn probably over there, girl, having the time of her life. I told you, bitch. I told Jennifer. I told her. I told Jennifer. She doesn't want to listen. I tried to tell Jennifer. Okay. You know, can I ask a question? Because I hear a lot of people say Jennifer is rich and that Jennifer supposedly came from money. I don't know. I don't know about Jennifer Williams. I don't know. It is weird to me that Jennifer has somehow been associated with men who have allegations of fraud. Remember Sweetie Pie, Miss Sweetie Pie. Remember the show that used to come on Sweetie Pies. Remember her son Tim. He, I think, hired someone to unalive his nephew for insurance money. And then remember something happened with Jennifer's car and some guy, some African guy, girl. I guess I don't know. It was some crazy story, and now she is married to Christian, who has allegations of fraud. So I never wanted to. I think that Jennifer knows more than what we may want to believe that Jennifer knows, and I've been saying this for a couple of years now. It's something real funny. It's something real funny that Jennifer just manages to always link up with men who are either we know are frauds or either have been alleged to have done some fraud. Like it's not like Jennifer out here just like getting with niggas and they just like cheating. You know what I'm saying? That would be like, okay, girl, that's something that like pretty much most women or men can say they've experienced with somebody, like, oh, I got cheated on. But how do you just link up with someone who commits fraud after fraud after fraud? And Evelyn, and I was actually kind of happy that Evelyn said it on last season of Basketball Wives. She pretty much said basically, Jennifer, she a fraud too. And I was like, girl, I don't know. Like I do think it's a tad bit strange that Jennifer um is associated with these type of men. Girl, you got Tim, that was one man. You got the African man. And girl, now you got this queen. Man. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Jennifer gonna be responsible for that 368? That's a lot of money, baby. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I ain't got it. Okay, but I'm not dealing with no scammer either. Hello. I mean, girl, y'all let me know. All right, y'all. Baby, listen to this. So, L.A. Reid settles Drew Dixon's sexual assault lawsuit. On day trial was set to begin. Mm-mm. So, Dixon alleged that the LA Face Records co founder sexually assaulted her twice in 2001. Music exec Drew Dixon's lawsuit against music mogul Antonio L.A. Reid has reached a conclusion on the very day opening statements were set to be made in the trial. Terms of the settlement were not disclosed. Dixon, known for helping create um, the hip hop love ballad All I Need by Method Man and Mary J. Blige. Oh, girl, that's my song, baby. Originally sued Reid in 2023, alleging the man who helped jumpstart the careers of TLC, Ursha, Outcast, Mariah Carey, Tony Braxton, and others had sexually assaulted her on two occasions in 2001. Dixon, who worked at Arista Records as the vice president of artist relations under Reid, would leave the company in 2002, suggesting that her rise in the business was cut short due to Reid's actions. Outside a Manhattan courtroom on Monday, January the 12th, Dixon appeared alongside her lawyer Kenya Davis and her mother Sharon Pratt to announce the settlement. The announcement was captured by Inner City Press, which has been covering the case since Dixon's initial lawsuit. Mm-mm. I am deeply grateful to my mother and my children for their enduring love and support, Dixon said. I would also like to thank my incredible attorneys, Singrid McCauley, Jacqueline Kelly, Daniel Crispino, Amber Stewart, and the entire Boys, Schiller, and Flexner. Girl, I'm gonna fuck somebody's name up. I hope my work as an advocate for the Adult Survivors Act helps to bring all of us closer to a music business that is safer for everyone. In a world where good news is often hard to find, I hope survivors today see a ray of light peeking through the clouds. Dixon alleged that Reid assaulted her while he was her boss at Arista Records. John Legend was set to testify in the trial as Dixon alleged Reid blocked her from signing the EGOT winner early in his career as retaliation for her rejecting his advances. Baby. In 2017, Reid left his position as CEO of Epic Records after a former female assistant accused him of sexual harassment. Everybody ain't lying. Everybody ain't lying. Reid told the New York Times, at the time, I'm proud of my track record promoting, supporting, and uplifting women at every company I've ever run. That notwithstanding, if I have ever said anything capable of being misinterpreted, I apologize. Girl, listen, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But where there's smoke, there's fire. And everybody ain't out here just lying on y'all. Now, I know allegations are just allegations and accusations are just accusations. But what y'all think? A settlement doesn't always mean guilt. A settlement could just be, girl, I just want the shit to go away. Right? But, okay. Okay, but, girl, but, I don't know. I don't know, LA. I don't know, LA. I don't know, baby. Mm. But shout out to Drew, though. Shout out to Drew. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. Can I say something? I want to give a shout out to all my sisters and brothers within the LGBTQIA plus community. I want to talk to my sisters and my brothers, the girls, the bras, the gay men. So there's a show called Bad Boys, right? Bad Boys on Zeus, Natalie Nunn, basically like baddies. So supposedly this past weekend, or over the last few days, within the last week, I believe they had auditions for the upcoming season of Bad Boys. When I tell y'all the way them punks was out there tearing each other up, I mean, like, no regard for human life. Like, girl, the way they were out there tussling and busting each other upside the heads and busting each other upside the head with chairs and knocking over tables and punching each other in the skull and kicking each other and stomping each other, baby. The sad thing about it is, from what I understand, sometimes Natalie already has the cast already pick out. They're basically just using the footage that they have with y'all showing up thinking that you may have a spot on the show as basically promotion for the show. I know that I have seen where the cast has been already picked out, but Natalie and Zeus, or whomever is in charge, they basically use that footage of y'all showing up to kind of promote the show. I get it. Sometimes you just never really know what can come from being on these reality shows. You know, Zeus is really not my tea, but I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that I haven't noticed that some of the girls bring in a couple of extra dollars. You know, I don't know how y'all. I could never do no shit on Zeus. Not no bad boys. One, I'm too old. That's one. Okay, one, I'm too old. Two, even if I was younger, that's not something that I could see for myself. Girl, I couldn't imagine being in a house and the whole goal is to just fight. I know that Baddies is a very popular show. It has to be, girl. It's in its 17th season. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know if it's 17 seasons. Um, but I know it's been on for a minute now. So clearly somebody is watching. Cool. There's an audience for everybody, right? Some people will say that Housewives is trash, right? But I don't know how you like as many clips as I've seen on about baddies, I never hear what the storylines are. Like at least with like the Real Housewives, even if the storyline is bullshit, there's some type of storyline that the ladies have. On baddies, they be like, girl, Keisha was in the kitchen fixing her a ham sandwich and Big Rolly walked in and punched her in her head because she said that she said hello to her the wrong way this morning. Girl, what? Girl, girl, what? Girl, Big Dee was in her bed sleep, and then girl, Big T and Ashley, they came in and jumped her because they said that when she came in the night before, she didn't turn off the light in the bathroom. Girl, what? girl, like, girl, like you, like they just be fighting. Like it ain't y'all ain't even got a reason to hit a bitch upside the head. Like at least in some, even though I don't write it, I'm not the fighting person, but I'm not far removed from reality to know that sometimes a fight happens, right? Like in some situations, I can completely understand how a fight can happen. Like, oh, so and so, oh, okay, I see how they got into a fight. Like, I wish they wouldn't have, but I can understand how they probably got into a fight. But the shit the clips that I see on baddies, I have never heard people in the comment section telling the like what was the storyline or what led up to the fight. It just be like, bitch, did you see them fighting? So and so won. So and so won. What they was fighting for? What the fuck was they fighting for? That's what I want to know. That they was just fighting just to fight. I saw Tommy was building a home. The home, from what it looks like from the outside, looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So it's like for some of the girls, they really can get their money and, go on and do what they need to do, support their family, support themselves. So I get it that it's an opportunity and you never know how the opportunity can play out for you. But at some point, like sisters, girl, at least this is all I'm gonna say. At least if you gon' be out there, girl, banging, at least know you got a spot on the show. Like at the very core, again, baddies is not for me. Bad boys is not for me. There are people out there who think that the Real Housewives is just trash. So we all watch what we watch. It is what it is. But at least if you are going to go on a show, especially like Bad Boys or Baddies, know that you have a spot. Know your spot is solidified. The contract has been signed, sealed, delivered. Y'all taking y'all dumbasses out there, girl, fighting in the middle of the street, getting stomped, eyes closed, ribs broken, fingers broken, getting hit upside the head with chairs and shit, and then they just send your ass home. Like, girl, that is dumb as fuck. Y'all just went out there and just acted a fool and you didn't get anything out of it. We just saw y'all out there just banging and beating each other ass. The amount of grown ass men I saw online with cuts and bruises and blood coming out of their face. Oh, sister. Mm-mm. 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 And they're not paying y'all. And people are like, oh, the money might be good. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not saying Zeus is girl. If the bitches on Real Housewives of Atlanta, their first couple of seasons ain't making a whole bunch of money, the motherfuckers on Zeus ain't making a whole bunch of money. Be very fucking clear about it. If NBC Universal, Bravo, if the girls on Housewives ain't pulling in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars they first couple of seasons, girl, ain't no way them girls over there on Zeus bringing in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay? I mean, shout out to all the girls out there who don't mind getting their ass whooped. I'm too old. I'm too old. And y'all better be glad Jonathan. Y'all know Jonathan in jail? Yes. Big Jonathan. The nigga who that's a nigga who you got to put down, baby.
Miss Peaches, you need to come up in here and get this Rock Wilder.
Peaches!
Bitch. Y'all know Jonathan the hairstylist. Yes, he's in jail. I don't know what I think he had a gun at the airport or some crazy shit. I don't know, girl. Some weird ass shit. And he got in trouble for it. And they said I think he's in jail for like a year. But you know, that's a motherfucker right there, girl. You got girl, you gotta shoot him, honey. Girl. That's the girl. That's the girl. Have y'all seen Jonathan fight? Girl, Jonathan fight like somebody trying to steal his pussy, baby. Jonathan be banging, girl. That's a strong girl. That's a strong girl. God would never fight Jonathan, girl. I have to get me. Girl, I'm about to put him down. Girl, you gotta treat Jonathan like a vampire. Bitch, you gotta put bitch, you gotta put a piece of wood in his heart. Because that's the only way he gonna go down, girl. That Jonathan is something serious when he be fighting. I ain't never seen nobody fight like that before. Bitch, I say, God damn. And his licks be sounding real hard. Girl, like, you know, like you hear some licks, like Jonathan licks be sounding like pow, pow, pow. You be like, God damn. Baby, Jonathan is my sister. That's as far as I'm concerned. Don't y'all say nothing about my sister. I was just wanting a brother. I was just wanting a brother just like you.
What did you say about my brother? That's not a stray, that's my brother. You stay away from my brother, cause I...
Jonathan is my brother. Shout out to Mufasa. Yeah, Jonathan is my brother, baby. But yeah, they say he in jail. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to the girls who want to be on Bad Boys. Girl, you know, I think, girl, I'm too good for that. I'm sorry, I am. Girl, I'm Bravo Fish. I'm telling you right now, baby, I'm Bravo Fish. Girl, what you do? Girl, I'm too good for Zeus. I'm Bravo. I'm Bravo Fish, VH1. Girl, I do VH1, MTV. Right, you know what I'm saying? But girl, that's why I draw the motherfucking line. Girl, past VH1, MTV, you know, and quality to scale, I might be more MTV VH1 speed, and I'm okay with that. Girl, but I'm definitely not going to no motherfucking Zeus. Okay, that's just not what it is, baby. I really need to be over there on Bravo. Hello, Rich, girl, y'all gotta have some standards, baby. Rich, like I said, I might not be necessarily Bravo, but I know I can make it on MTV or VH1. Okay, but bitch, I know I damn sure ain't going to no goddamn Zeus. Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with Zeus, but it ain't for me. It ain't for me, baby girl. But yeah, shout out to the gays. You know, I get it. You know, everybody wants their shot. Everybody wants their 15. Well, not everybody, but some people want their shot. Some people want their 15 minutes. I just wish that before y'all took y'all silly looking asses out there getting banged upside the motherfucking skull, that at least you knew that you were going to be a part of the show. Because I know that I have seen Natalie have that cast already, at least for baddies. Because I think it's only been like one season of Bad Boys. But for baddies, like that cast will already be signed, sealed, and delivered. And the girls be out there just fighting for their life. Girl, like, girl, it's a no for me. But shout out to y'all though. Good luck. May the odds be in your favor. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I will talk to y'all later. I was gonna try to have the Married to Medicine review up tonight, but child, I'm about to lay down and get me some sleep. I only got like a few hours today. Um, so yeah. Yeah, I'll probably have it up tomorrow. Not probably, I will have it up tomorrow. I have to go pick my nieces up from school. I went and picked them up today too. Um, and I'm picking them up tomorrow. And then once they leave my apartment, because you know I can't get nothing done while they here, um, I'll have the review up. Well, I'll do the review and then you know edit if I need to edit it, and then I'll I'll have it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.